In our last leadership training session, we talked about the first ingredient that all great leaders have, which is compassion. Compassion is foundational to effective leadership. Today, I want to talk about how we grow this skill. I know many of you were thinking after last session, but Shawn, you don't understand. I've got this team member, family member, coworker, so on, and they are annoying. They just frustrate me. There is no way that I can show them compassion and care about them. And I would say, I get it. I think we all have that list of people that just drive us nuts. But we can grow in our compassion. Know how? We spend time with them. I know you're going, but Shawn, you don't understand. I do understand. It's difficult. But what I also understand is this, that when we spend intentional time with someone, we get to know their story. We learn about their past struggles and successes. We learn about their future hopes and aspirations. You know what happens? Empathy develops and compassion grows. The great leaders understand that compassion is not just a feeling. It's an intentional choice that we make daily. So here's how you can utilize the skill of compassion for effective leadership. You have to speak someone's language. Here's what I mean by that. Gary Thomas wrote a book called The 5 Love Languages. In his book, he talks about how everyone shows and receives love differently. So for couples and in relationships, the more you learn what someone's top love language is, the more effectively you can show that love to them. So I've taken that premise and his points and I've adapted it to leadership. I like to call it the encouragement languages. And they are words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, and gift giving. So here's how it works. My top one, because most people have a top one or two, my top one is quality time. Now, it doesn't mean that if you give me a gift that I won't be appreciative and thankful for it. I will. But if you ask me to grab lunch with you or to go play golf, that act will actually mean more to me and be more encouraging. It doesn't mean the other act wasn't bad. It just means that this act impacts me more because that's my encouragement language. Now remember, I'm not talking about manipulation. I'm not talking about using someone's encouragement language for selfish gain and a selfish agenda. I'm talking about making our encouragement as impactful as possible. If you learn the encouragement languages of the people around you, this will revolutionize your leadership and your relationships with them. Because you see, you'll now be speaking their language. Just like when you go to a foreign country and you speak the native language, communication is more effective. When you consistently speak someone's encouragement language, your compassion is more effective with that person. So here's our game plan. I want you to look back at that influence list that you created a few sessions ago, that list of people that you want to help lead. As you look over the names, I want you to figure out what's their top 2 encouragement languages. Is it quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, or gift giving? And then experiment. Try using some of those languages and see which one has more impact on them. It's about making your encouragement as effective as possible. Let me leave you with our tweetable lesson. Compassion isn't just a feeling. It's an intentional choice we make daily.